Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to TRX. We are into block 3, week number 3. So that means sets of 12 of all the exercises today. That's the most that we'll hit in this round. So we might as well just jump right in. You know the exercises now, so I'll still, talk them through in that first round a little bit more, but we're going to move through things a little more quickly today. So just think by now I know how to adjust on the camera. But all right, let's start with that. So we are, for the warm-ups, we're facing the straps. And you're shortened about a foot or more off the ground. And we'll start with the golf swings. So you've got your slight bend in the waist, a slight bend in the knees, and just alternating arms, looking down. And as always, you're not gripping the handles, but rather pushing down against them. Letting the movement come from the core. And we've got sets of 8. Okay, 2 more each side. Okay, next variation, looking up at your head now. Still one arm at a time. Okay, and that was for 8 each side. And now both up and over. And we'll go 1 more each side. And great. Okay, standing tall. And pushing up and back. Opening through your chest. Nice, tall here. Shoulder blades together. Okay, 2 more here. And for 8. Slight, get yourself set up with your 90-degree bend. We're gonna go high knee to hamstring and back. Let's march alternating sides. So you've got up and back and down, up, back, down. Got 3 to go. For 2. last one. Okay. Openers now, knee up, side to side. Okay, switch sides. Seven, and for 8. Okay, let's go to side leg raises. So toes facing forward. Just raising one leg up to the side. Trying not to move any of the rest of your body. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, switching sides. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, back leg raises. Seven and 8. Second side. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, going into a two-legged squat. Toes facing forward, feet hip width apart. Take your first seat down. For 5, 6, 7, and for 8. All right, let's take it wide. Feet are about double hip width apart, toes pointing out. And take your seat down. Remember, keeping your body nice and tall. Whenever facing the straps, facing your anchor, doing lower body. Upper body stays tall, perpendicular to the floor as much as you can. We've got 2 more. And last one. Okay, let's do 2 row variations in the warm-up. So grab your weights if you're using them. Keep them on the lighter side here. We'll start out with just the regular mid-row, so elbows are pointing out a little bit. Body is tall. It's a warm-up set. So if you're on the straps, don't go too deep here. You're starting to feel the muscles. Get the blood flowing. Get ready for what's to come. Last 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Okay. Final exercise warm-up set. Palm up, tight row. Hands close to the body, elbows tight. They stay nice and tight as you come up and down. Pull in. And for 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, that is the warm-up set. I'm just try to push my camera back a little bit here. Okay. That was just my metal collection. Okay, so main set. We're going to start facing away from the straps, away from the anchor. So you want to lengthen out your straps so you have a little more room. So you're about 6 inches or so off the floor with the straps. If you're taller, leave a little more space than that. You just want to make sure that you're not hitting the wall behind you during these exercises. That's the point. So put the straps under your armpits, nice and tight here. Start with your body tall. So I'm having a difficult time with my camera angle this morning. So drop it down just a little bit more. See if that does it today. All right. So set up here, walk yourself back. Now, with a tall body, with your core engaged, heels are just on the floor. So right here, you should feel a stretch and come up from here into your calf raises. Sets of 12. If you're using the counter, it's the same idea. Just set yourself up with the tall body at an angle that you feel a stretch at the bottom end and the strengthening of your calf muscles as you come up. Warming up your feet as well. And we're going to last 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Okay, let's step it back. 2-legged squat. Feet are just wider than hip width on this one. Staying on the balls of your feet. Come down, squat, and come back up. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Okay. Next one's the runner start. I'm walking up a little bit, so I'm starting sort of in between the 2 positions from the last one. On the ball of my foot, on the front foot, I'm going to reach back with the back one. Back knee is bent, and then it's going to drive forward with bent knee. Adjust your position if you didn't get the setup quite right. Nine, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, switch sides. Driving forward on the second side. Eight, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, that got my heart rate up a little bit. Let's go to chest press or wide push-up. So if you're using the counter, you're going to be in the wide push-up position. If you're using the straps, you can also be there, or you can take it to the full chest press. For the full chest press, hands are more under your body. Either way, body's nice and tall. The chest press is just a bigger movement around the wide push-up. So you're gonna start with your hands under you. Come through the wide push-up, come nice and deep, and push up. Key here, few of them. Hands are lined up when you're down in your lowest position. Your hands are lined up under your elbows. So you form that really strong 90-degree angle. That's your strongest position. You don't want your hands inside or outside of your elbows. The other key is keeping your body nice and straight in a plank position. You don't want any kind of bending of your waist. If you're not able, after thinking about it, to keep your body nice and tall like this, it means you're trying to carry too much of your body weight. So step forward and carry less body weight. Get stronger like that, and then you can push it back. Always form first. We've got 2 more. And here's your last one. Okay, next one is rollouts. So off the straps, arm raises to press backs, light weights. Okay, so starting with your hands about shoulder height. Let your arms come up and press back. Pretty small movement on the straps, as high as your arms even with your ears, and just as low as your arms about shoulder height. Feeling it through your shoulders, the muscles around your shoulders, and upper triceps, and through the core. 6 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and okay. Next one, last exercise facing out is the step forward lunge. So starting with your hands in front, step it out and come back. So use the straps to give yourself some air time. It lets you have time to get your foot out in front of you to lengthen out the step. For 11 and for 12. Okay, switch sides. It's for 11 and for 12. All right, let's turn around. Shorten up your straps. Bring them up about 6 to 8 inches shorter. And going into the step back lunge now. So keeping your body nice and tall, stepping back, getting yourself in that same position. No matter how you're getting into it, whether it's set or step forward or step back, once you're in that lunge position, it should look exactly the same. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's switch sides. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, going back facing out, you can keep the straps short on this because you're not at much of an angle. We do the 2 tricep exercises. So if you're off the straps, first one is just your regular tricep kickbacks. And this first variation on the straps is the triceps that we normally do. So handles out in front of you. I like them touching each other for the stability. Elbows stay in within shoulders. So just bring yourself down. Small movement. Body tall. The only thing that's happening here is you're bending at the elbows. You should feel this through your core. It's always a good rule in TRX. If you're doing anything and you're not feeling your core, make some adjustments. So you're probably doing something wrong with the exercise. We'll go 6 more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, next tricep one. You're gonna hold these lower handles off the straps. You're just holding a weight or 2 weights behind your head. On the straps here, you are in the most angled position. Hands are behind your head. Stretch your arms out tall to bring yourself back up to vertical. Keep the elbows in tight to your head. Making sure the triceps are doing the work. Okay, we have 2 more. Okay, back to the legs. Next one is the set lunge. So starting out with that leg back, body tall, just coming down right here. That's for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, switching sides. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, going into the suspended lunge now. So you're starting out, feet together, nice bend in the elbows, half 90 degrees here. Get your weight and your balance on one foot. Now reaching back and coming up. Remember, body is tall on these. Try really hard to keep your body tall. You don't want to lean forward into it. This one is working your front quad, hips. Got 4 to go. 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, let's switch sides. Here's your 4, 3, 2, and for 1. All right, next one. Back to your arms. Flies. So grab your lighter weights if you're doing them off the straps, and you're doing either a straight, a standing fly, or a bent over fly, whichever your preference is. If you're doing bent over, keep your back nice and flat like that. Doing straight, same thing. You don't want to arch through the back at all. Either way, straps, weights, nice tall body position, and arms stay straight the whole time. So starting here, come up into a fly position, somewhere between a T and a Y with your hands. Use your core to help bring you up. So think about that motion, starting from the core. For 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, going into clocks now. So one arm is the fly, the second arm is a tight row. So starting with your arm straight, one arm always stays straight. The second arm pulls back behind you into a row. And you are having different movements, obviously, on different arms, which may result in the straps shifting around a little bit. So your goal is to avoid that from happening by adjusting your tension to keep everything consistent. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, let's switch sides. arm straight, one arm's in a row. Four to go. 3, 2, and last one. Okay. Crossover lunge. Set crossover. So 1 foot forward, other leg now is coming out and around. Your front toes are facing forward. Make sure you've got enough room. The length is long enough in your stride that you have room for your back knee to drop. Now with your front knee, as you come down, your front knee comes forward and in so that that shin is straight up and down in all directions, forward, back, side to side. So I'm seeing my big toe right over the top of my knee. Number 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, we'll switch sides. And opposite leg back. So I have a pretty wide cross. My other leg is back. It's a few feet away, maybe 2 to 3 feet away, crossed over. If you're having a hard time getting your knee forward in the front, then try just crossing over a little less than that. It's part of this position and being able to get into it is your hip flexibility. So adjust. I'd rather have you do less of a cross and get your front knee in the right place. So go where you can. And now as you come down again, your front knee comes in and forward for the cross. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and for 12. Okay, last leg one in this first set is the suspended crossover. So starting the same with feet together, and I'm going to swing have one leg back underneath my body and come up. Body's nice and tall. Your knee and your foot are getting close to the ground in the back, but they're not touching down. If I were to touch down my foot, I would be in that set crossover lunge position. But you want to keep yourself elevated so that the focus stays on the front hip and quad. Obviously, you have to use the straps. You want to use them as little as possible, always. Okay, 2 more. And last one. Okay, let's switch sides. Step yourself up, balance on the second side. Coming back. Okay, 2 to go. And last one. Okay, last arms in the set. Biceps. First one will be the low biceps. So So off the straps, these are just your regular bicep curls that you do. On the straps, this is your finishing position. So I find it often easier to start in your finishing position. So my hands are bent, my elbows are tight, real close to my body, and they're bent. So my hands are up and around my chest height. And now I'm coming down and rowing. Sorry, not rowing, but bicep curls. I want to keep the focus in the biceps. Okay, 2 more. And last one. Okay, let's take a high for the biceps, shoulder biceps. So using weights, you're going to use a lighter weight. Everything stays high now. Hands are aiming for your forehead instead. Keep the elbows in tight. On the straps, your angle is probably not as deep as it was for the low biceps. Keep your back nice and tall. Be really careful on this one not to arch through your spine. It's often the tendency. You're using pretty small muscles here, just your biceps and your core. So you don't go as deep as you would on some of the exercises where you're using more muscles. Okay, you've got 4 to go. And for 3, 2, and for 1. All right, round 1 done. Go grab your water or a sip of coffee or whatever you're drinking this morning. Take just a brief break here, and then we're going to come back and go to round 2, and we'll move through it a little quicker. I don't like how it's still totally dark outside right now. I got used to the sun starting to come out during these workouts. I do like it on the other one now. All right, so round 2, lengthen out your straps. Let's start facing away. Straps on your arms, and we're going to go to calf raises. Sets of 12 of everything again. Okay, here we go for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Inverse squats, 12 here. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, runner start. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, other side. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, chest press. Chest press or wide push-up. Last 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Okay, hands out in front, roll out. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go with the step forward lunge now. Starting out, hands straight in front of you. Stepping forward. 10, 11, and 12. Okay, switch sides. Nine, 10, 11, and 12. All right, let's turn around, shorten up your straps. Step over lunges are next. Okay, step back lunge. Get your balance on one leg, stepping back with the opposite. For 11 and for 12. Okay, switching sides. And for 12. Okay, to the arms. triceps. And straight out in front. Body tall, keeping the tall body bent at the elbows. Elbows stay inside your shoulders. For 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Hands behind your head. Okay, 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, turn it back around, back to your legs. Set lunge. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. 12 on this side. And last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, going to the suspended. So give a good pull back on the straps, not a grab, but a pull back. Get the resistance. First leg, reaching back behind. Upper body tall. Four, 3, 2, 1. Okay, switching sides. I can feel my left side. It's definitely weaker today. I don't know why. Some days are just like that. Extra focus on it though. 10, 11, and for 12. Okay, back to the arms. Flies are next. 2 arms straight together. Straight at the front, straight at the end, and straight everywhere in between. No bend at all. You want to keep the focus through your chest and upper back on these. And this is one that if you're having a tough time doing them on the straps and keeping your arms straight, then go grab some light weights. Do these with weights or swim bands. Also work very well for these. Two more. And for 12. Okay, next one. Some clocks. So one arm straight, one arm into a tight row. That's for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, switching sides. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and for 1. All right, back to the legs. Final legs. Set crossover. Move it forward, other leg crossed over, back behind. Bring that front knee so it's straight up and down from your ankle in the hold position. Four, 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, switching sides. 12 on this side. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, final leg for today. Suspended crossover. Balance on one leg, coming down under. Upper body as tall as you can make it, so it helps to look forward on these once you know you have your setup right. Last 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, switching sides. 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, let's finish up with the biceps. Low biceps first. Elbows tight to your body. Hands at chest height. You're going from about a 90-degree bend in the elbows to nice and tight. Elbows stay close to your body so you can feel it right in the biceps. Okay, final 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's finish it out. High biceps. Hands now aiming for your forehead or hairline. And last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that is all the work for today. So let's just lengthen out your straps, do some walkouts, just a little stretching, get your heart rate down. Long session today, I know. Okay, walk it out, hands over. What that second set did, it always takes much less time. Maybe 60% of the time it takes to get through the first set. Less talking by me, and plus you're warmed up and your body remembers the routine now. Okay, let's take your arms out into Y position. So we have one final week in this block, and we'll take it back down to sets of 8, which after the sets of 12 today will feel pretty easy, relatively. If you've been following along since the beginning, you know we've gotten quite a bit more challenging as we've gone on between the first block and this one. Okay, one more out in that Y position, or sorry, T position. Arms straight back behind you, stretching through your chest. It feels good. I spent a lot of time on my bike yesterday in arrow position, so you're all curled forward, so getting the chest stretched back out feels amazing. All right, let's go into the windmills. So arms are out, straight out to the side, feet are over hip width, so forming the 5-pointed star, and coming up over your head and stretching. Exhale out. Inhale, center. I'll just go one more each side. But now's a good time to keep on stretching. Some more. Make sure your heart rate comes all the way back down. And that is a wrap for today. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you on the mat for core on the weekend. And have a great rest of your day. Bye for now. Coach Reem.